Today on December 15th, God says, I need to talk to you for 20 minutes, and it has to be right now. Don't you dare ignore this and make me angry. Open it quickly before it's too late. My beloved child, don't skip this. Stay with me till the end, because what I am about to say has been waiting for this exact moment. I did not choose this day by accident. I did not choose you by mistake. Right now, as your eyes move across these words, heaven is quiet, because I am speaking only to you. You have been distracted lately. Your mind has been heavy. Your heart has been tired in ways you cannot explain to anyone. You smile in front of people, but inside, you are asking questions you are afraid to speak out loud. You keep saying, I'm fine, but I know the truth. I see the silent battles you fight at night. I see the tears you wipe before they fall. I see the thoughts you push away because you don't want to seem weak. Listen to me carefully, my beloved child. Do not rush. Do not scroll. If you leave now, you will miss what I am about to reveal. Something important is unfolding, and you are standing at the edge of it. You have been wondering why things are taking so long. You prayed, you waited, you tried to stay patient, but deep inside, a voice keeps asking, God, did you forget me? That question has been echoing in your spirit, even when you try to silence it. And today, I am answering you. No, I did not forget you. No, I did not abandon you. No, I am not ignoring your prayers. In fact, I have been closer than you realize. Every delay you hated, every closed door you didn't understand, every moment that made you doubt yourself, none of it was random. I was protecting you. I was preparing you. I was keeping you away from things that would have destroyed you before you were ready. Stay with me. Don't skip. What I am about to say next is not for everyone, but it is for you. You have outgrown something recently, even if you don't fully see it yet. Old patterns, old connections, old versions of yourself, they can no longer follow you where I am taking you. That is why things feel uncomfortable. That is why familiar places feel empty. That is why some people don't understand you anymore. You are not losing them, you are being lifted beyond them. I know you are tired of being strong. You have been strong for too long. People come to you for support, advice, comfort. But who listens to you? Who carries your burden? You've been pouring out, but you feel empty inside. Today, I am telling you, it is time for you to receive. But first, there is something you must hear, and you must hear it fully. Don't skip this moment. There is a test happening right now in your life. Not a test to break you, but a test to reveal you. The way you respond in this season will decide how quickly the next door opens. I have placed opportunities near you, but fear has been whispering lies in your ear. It keeps saying, you're not ready, you'll fail, it won't work, people will judge you. Those thoughts are not from me. I did not bring you this far to let you fall. I did not shape your heart, sharpen your mind, and walk with you through storms just to abandon you at the finish line. There is more ahead, much more, but you cannot see it clearly yet because you are standing too close to your pain. Lift your eyes, my beloved child. Trust me. Stay till the end. Something has been blocking your peace. You feel restless even when things seem calm. Your spirit knows something is shifting, but your mind keeps trying to control the outcome. That inner conflict is exhausting you. Today, I am asking you to let go, not tomorrow, not later, but now. Let go of the need to understand everything. Let go of the need to please everyone. Let go of the fear of disappointing others. You cannot carry what was never meant to be yours. I see how often you replay conversations in your head. I see how you blame yourself for things that were never your fault. You keep asking, what did I do wrong? But the truth is, some people were only meant to walk with you for a season. When the season ends, holding on only delays your healing. This next part is very important. Don't skip. There is a blessing approaching your life, but it requires space. If you keep holding on to the old, your hands will be too full to receive the new. I need you to trust me enough to release what hurts, even if it feels familiar. Comfort is not always safety. Sometimes, what feels comfortable is slowly draining you. I know you are afraid of change. Change feels like loss when you don't know what's coming next. But I do. I can see what you cannot. And what is coming will make sense of everything you've been through. You have been underestimated. People doubted your ability, questioned your decisions, and expected you to stay small. Some even smiled while secretly hoping you wouldn't succeed. That hurt you more than you admit. But hear me clearly, their opinions do not define your future. I am about to elevate you in ways that will shock those who ignored you. But before that happens, I need to shape your character, not just your success. Because where I am taking you, pride would destroy you faster than failure ever could. Stay humble. Stay kind. Stay close to me. Right now, something is being rearranged behind the scenes. You don't see it yet, but conversations are happening, paths are shifting, and doors are aligning. What felt like rejection was actually redirection. What felt like silence was protection. You are closer than you think. I need you to promise me something, my beloved child. Promise me you won't give up in this season. Promise me you won't walk away just because it feels hard. The enemy wants you exhausted, distracted, and discouraged, so you stop just before the breakthrough. Do not stop now. Take a deep breath. Feel my presence with you. You are not alone in this. I am walking ahead of you, clearing what you cannot clear on your own. And very soon, you will look back and realize why I asked you to wait. Stay till the end. This conversation is not over yet. What I am about to reveal next will change how you see everything. Part 2 coming next. My beloved child, don't skip this part. Stay with me. What I am about to say now connects everything you have been feeling but couldn't explain. If you leave halfway, you will misunderstand the season you are in. Stay till the end. You have been feeling a strange mix of hope and fear at the same time. One moment you feel like something good is coming, and the next moment doubt pulls you back. This is not confusion. This is transition. You are standing between who you were and who you are becoming, and that space feels uncomfortable because it demands trust. You keep asking for a sign, but you keep ignoring the small ones. The restlessness you feel is not anxiety alone. It is your spirit responding to movement. Something is shifting, and deep down, you know it. That is why staying where you are feels heavy, but moving forward feels scary. You are afraid of choosing wrong. Listen carefully, my beloved child. Fear does not mean you are on the wrong path. Sometimes fear appears when you are finally close to something that matters. I have been watching how you handle disappointment. How you react when things don't go as planned. How you treat people who hurt you. These moments are shaping you more than the victories ever could. You think I am silent, but I am teaching you discipline, patience, and discernment. Don't rush this part. Don't skip. There are people around you who cannot go with you into the next chapter. Not because they are evil, but because they are not equipped. You have tried to drag them along, hoping they would change, hoping they would understand your growth. But every time you do that, you feel drained. That is not love, that is resistance. I need you to hear this without guilt. You are allowed to grow. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to choose peace. Some connections were built on convenience, not destiny. And when destiny calls, convenience feels uncomfortable. That is why certain relationships feel strained now. You are not wrong for feeling distant. You are being repositioned. Stay with me. This is important. You have been blaming yourself for delays that were never your fault. You think you failed because things didn't work out the way you imagined. But what if I saved you from something that would have cost you your joy? What if the door that closed was not punishment, but mercy? I know you replay the past. The what-ifs. The if only I had, but living there is stealing your present. You cannot move forward while staring behind you. I need you to forgive yourself for what you did not know back then. You made the best decisions you could with the understanding you had at the time. Release the shame. It does not belong to you anymore. Don't skip now. Something new is being formed inside you. A stronger voice. Clearer boundaries. Deeper faith. You are no longer satisfied with surface-level happiness. You want peace that stays, not excitement that fades. That desire did not come from nowhere. I placed it inside you. But with growth comes separation. And separation feels like loss before it feels like freedom. You have noticed that certain habits don't bring comfort anymore. Certain conversations feel empty. Certain goals no longer excite you. This is not boredom. This is alignment. I am narrowing your focus so you don't waste energy on things that will not matter in the next season. Trust me when I say this, you are not falling behind. You are being set apart. There is a moment coming when everything clicks. When the confusion lifts. When the heaviness eases. But before that moment arrives, you must decide something important. Will you trust me even when you don't see results yet? Faith is not trusting me after the breakthrough. Faith is trusting me while you are still waiting. While you are still unsure. While nothing seems to be moving. That is where your strength is being built. Stay till the end. You have been too hard on yourself. You expect perfection when I ask for surrender. You measure your worth by productivity, by approval, by progress. But I measure you by your heart. And your heart has remained soft, even after everything you have endured. That matters more than you know. I see the nights you stayed awake thinking about your future. I see the prayers you whispered when no one was watching. I see the moments you almost gave up but chose to continue anyway. Those choices are not forgotten. They are being counted. Something is aligning for you right now. It may not look dramatic yet, but it is real. Small changes are leading to bigger shifts. Pay attention. Listen. Be still when you need to be still. Do not force what I am gently unfolding. This part of the journey is about preparation, not speed. About clarity, not control. And once this foundation is set, what comes next will move faster than you expect. Hold on, my beloved child. Don't skip the next part. What I am about to reveal next will explain why this waiting season has been necessary. Part 3 coming next, my beloved child, stay right here. Do not skip this part. What I am about to speak now is something you have felt in your spirit but never had words for. If you leave now, you will miss the meaning behind the pressure you have been under. Stay till the end. You have been feeling watched, judged, and misunderstood. Not always by people around you, but by your own thoughts. Your mind keeps questioning your worth, your direction, your timing. You wonder why others seem to move ahead while you feel stuck in the same place. That comparison has been quietly stealing your peace. Listen to me carefully. You are not late. You are not behind. You are not forgotten. Your journey was never meant to look like theirs. If I rushed you, you would arrive unprepared. If I gave you everything too soon, it would overwhelm you. What you call delay is actually precision. Every step has been measured. Every pause has a purpose. Don't skip now. You have been carrying a hidden weight. Responsibilities you never asked for. Expectations placed on you because you were strong enough to handle them. People assumed you would be fine because you always survived. But survival is not the same as rest, and you have been tired for a long time. I want you to hear this clearly, my beloved child. You do not need to earn my love. You do not need to prove your value. You do not need to suffer in silence anymore. You have been trying to control outcomes because uncertainty scares you. When you don't know what's coming next, your mind fills the silence with fear. But control has been draining you. I never asked you to carry the future alone. I asked you to trust me with it. Stay with me. There is a breaking happening, but not the kind you fear. It is not breaking you down, it is breaking what no longer belongs. Old mindsets. Old fears. Old limitations. The pressure you feel is not punishment. It is transformation. Gold is not shaped in comfort. Strength is not built in ease. Clarity is not found in noise. That is why I have been quiet at times. Not because I left, but because I needed you to listen deeper. I needed you to stop relying only on what you see and start trusting what I promised. You have been asking, God, when will it change? I ask you, will you trust me even if it doesn't change today? Don't skip this moment. Some of the frustration you feel comes from resisting the very lesson meant to free you. You keep trying to go back to what feels familiar, but familiar is no longer safe for you. I removed certain comforts because they were keeping you small. You were settling for less than what I planned. I know that hurts to hear. But hear this too. I would never take something away without intending to give you something better. You just cannot see it yet because you are still grieving what you lost. Grief does not always come from death. Sometimes it comes from unmet expectations. Sometimes it comes from dreams that had to change. Allow yourself to feel it. Do not rush your healing. But do not build a home in your pain either. This is a passage, not a destination. Stay till the end. There is something powerful growing inside you right now, discernment. You are beginning to see people clearly. You are noticing patterns you ignored before. You are sensing when something is off, even if it looks good on the surface. That awareness is not making you distant. It is making you wise. Trust that inner knowing. I am sharpening it for what lies ahead. Very soon, you will be placed in situations where your choices matter more than your comfort. Where your integrity matters more than approval. And when that moment comes, you will be glad you learned to listen instead of rushing. You have been praying for change, but change begins with obedience. Doing what feels right even when it feels lonely. Standing firm even when it costs you something. Letting go even when your heart resists. I am strengthening you for that. Do not give up now. Do not go back now. Do not doubt yourself now. You are closer to clarity than you realize. The fog is lifting slowly, but it is lifting. And when it clears, you will understand why I asked you to walk through this season with patience. Stay with me, my beloved child. Don't skip the next part. What I am about to speak next will reveal what is coming, and why you must be ready for it. Part 4 coming next. My beloved child, do not skip this. Stay focused. What I am about to reveal now explains why the pressure has increased and why distractions keep trying to pull you away. If you stay till the end, you will understand what is being prepared for you. You have noticed that the closer you get to peace, the louder the noise becomes. Doubts rise. Old memories resurface. Unexpected problems appear. This is not coincidence. Resistance often increases right before alignment. When something valuable is ahead, distractions multiply. Listen carefully. Not everything demanding your attention deserves it. Not every voice speaking into your life carries truth. You have been learning to say no, and it has made some people uncomfortable. You have been setting boundaries, and it has changed how others treat you. That shift may feel isolating, but it is necessary. You cannot enter a new season with old rules. Don't skip now. There is a calling on your life that goes beyond your own comfort. What you are becoming is not just for you. It will impact others, even those you haven't met yet. That is why this preparation feels intense. That is why the refining has been personal. I have been separating you from distractions quietly. Some by removing people. Some by closing doors. Some by allowing situations that forced you to choose growth over comfort. You may have felt confused when things fell apart so quickly, but I was protecting the purpose inside you. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. Stay with me. You have been asking for clarity, but clarity comes after commitment. You want to see the whole path, but I only reveal one step at a time. Not because I want to keep you in the dark, but because trust grows in the unseen. If I showed you everything at once, fear would stop you before you even begin. There is something important you must understand. The season you are leaving taught you survival. The season you are entering will teach you stewardship. You will be trusted with more responsibility, more influence, more impact. And that requires a different heart. That is why I have been working on your patience. Your humility. Your ability to listen instead of react. You are being trained for stability, not just success. Don't skip this part. You have been feeling a pull toward stillness. A desire to be alone more than usual. A need to disconnect from noise. That is not isolation, that is alignment. I speak most clearly when you are quiet enough to listen. Stop rushing. Stop forcing. Stop comparing. What is meant for you will not require you to chase it in panic. I know waiting feels uncomfortable, especially when you feel capable of doing more. But activity is not always progress. Sometimes restraint is obedience. Sometimes patience is protection. You are learning that now. There are conversations happening that you don't hear. Opportunities aligning that you don't see yet. People thinking about you who haven't reached out yet. Do not underestimate what is happening behind the scenes. Stay till the end. I am also strengthening your heart because where I am taking you, you will need compassion without compromise. You will meet people who test your boundaries and situations that test your faith. If you are not grounded, you will be shaken. That is why this season feels quiet on the outside but intense on the inside. Growth is happening beneath the surface. You are becoming less reactive and more discerning. Less emotional and more intentional. Less desperate and more secure. That transformation matters more than quick results. Trust the process, my beloved child. You have been afraid that if you slow down, you will miss your moment. But your moment is not running away from you. It is waiting for you to be ready. Do not rush ahead of me. Do not lag behind me. Walk with me. Stay with me. Do not skip the next part. What I am about to speak next will reveal what you must do now, and what will happen if you don't. Part 5 coming next, my beloved child, stay here. Do not skip this part. What I am about to speak now is a turning point. If you rush past this, you will miss what requires your response, not just your understanding. Stay till the end. You have reached a moment where awareness is no longer enough. You now know what drains you. You now see what holds you back. You now feel when something is not aligned. And once you see, you are responsible for what you do next. This is the part where many hesitate. You have been waiting for everything to feel safe before you move. But growth rarely feels safe. It feels uncertain. It feels lonely. It feels like stepping forward without full confirmation. That is where trust is proven. Listen carefully, my beloved child. Delayed obedience is still disobedience. Partial surrender still keeps you stuck. You already know what I have been asking you to release. You already feel the nudge to change a habit, a pattern, a decision. You keep saying, soon, but soon has been stretching longer than it should. Don't skip now. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to be willing. Willing to stop returning to what hurts you. Willing to stop entertaining what confuses you. Willing to stop seeking validation from places that cannot give it. There is a door in front of you, but it will not open unless you loosen your grip on what is behind you. I know you are afraid of making the wrong move. But staying where you are out of fear is also a decision, and it is costing you peace. Comfort has become your cage, and I want to set you free. Stay with me. There is a refining happening in your desires. You no longer want what you used to want. And what once excited you now feels empty. That is not loss. That is maturity. You are being drawn toward depth, not distraction. But depth requires honesty. You must be honest with yourself about what you are avoiding. Honest about where you compromise. Honest about where you settle for less because it feels easier than change. I already know these things, but transformation begins when you acknowledge them. Don't skip this moment. You have been praying for peace, yet you keep inviting chaos back into your life. You say you want healing, but you revisit the wound. You say you want clarity, but you avoid the quiet where clarity speaks. This is not judgment. This is invitation. An invitation to choose differently. Small choices are shaping big outcomes right now. What you allow. What you tolerate. What you repeat. These patterns are either aligning you with what I promised or keeping you tied to what you asked me to remove. Choose wisely, my beloved child. You have underestimated the power of consistency. You think only big actions matter, but daily obedience is what builds momentum. One boundary respected. One truth spoken. One unhealthy cycle broken. These are not small victories, they are foundations. Stay till the end. I know you are tired of starting over. But this time is different because you are not starting from nothing. You are starting from experience. From wisdom. From clarity you did not have before. Do not let fear talk you out of obedience. There will be resistance when you choose differently. Some people will not understand. Some situations will test your resolve. But peace will follow if you remain aligned. I am watching how you respond now. Not to pressure you, but to prepare you. The next season requires decisiveness. It requires courage. It requires you to trust me more than your comfort. You are capable of this. I would not ask if you weren't. Take the step. Speak the truth. Create the boundary. Let go of what no longer belongs. Stay with me, my beloved child. Do not skip the next part. What I am about to reveal next is the reward for obedience, and why your patience has not been wasted. Part 6 coming next, my beloved child, stay with me. Do not skip this part. What I am about to speak now is what your heart has been quietly hoping for, even when your mind doubted it. Stay till the end, because this is where the weight begins to lift. Your obedience has not gone unnoticed. Every time you chose restraint over reaction, truth over comfort, patience over panic, I saw it. You thought those choices were small, but they were seeds. And now, those seeds are beginning to break open. I know you expected instant change. You thought obedience would immediately remove the struggle. But some rewards arrive first as peace, not as results. Before I change your situation, I steady your spirit. Notice it. The calm that comes faster now. The clarity that lasts longer. The strength that no longer needs to prove itself. That is not imagination. That is alignment. Don't skip now. What is coming into your life will require discernment, not desperation. You will be presented with options that look good on the surface, but only one will carry peace. This is why I taught you to slow down. Why I asked you to listen. Why I refined your desires. You are being trusted. You have been afraid that waiting meant missing out. But waiting protected you from choosing prematurely. If you had moved earlier, you would have settled. If you had rushed, you would have compromised. Timing mattered more than speed. I was not withholding. I was preserving. Stay with me. There is restoration happening where you least expect it. In your confidence. In your self-respect. In your ability to say no without guilt. These are not loud miracles, but they are powerful ones. You are no longer chasing approval. You are no longer explaining yourself to everyone. You are no longer begging for what should be given freely. That shift changes everything. Don't skip this moment. Something is about to return to you, not exactly as it was, but in a stronger form. Joy, clarity, direction, opportunity. What you lost was not wasted, it was refined. What left created room. What hurt taught you boundaries. Now you can receive without fear. You have been learning to trust yourself again. To listen to your inner knowing without second-guessing it. That confidence will guide you in the days ahead. Do not ignore it. I am using it. There will be moments when the old doubts try to resurface. When the past whispers, "What if it fails again?" When fear tries to pull you back into hesitation. In those moments, remember how far you have come. You are not who you were. You do not think the same. You do not settle the same. Stay till the end. I am also preparing you for increase. Not just in what you receive, but in what you carry. Greater peace requires stronger boundaries. Greater opportunity requires deeper integrity. You are being entrusted with more because you have learned to hold it without losing yourself. This next season will not be chaotic like the last. It will be focused. Intentional. Grounded. You will move with clarity instead of urgency. With confidence instead of fear. Do not sabotage this by rushing. Let things unfold. Let conversations come naturally. Let doors open without forcing them. What is meant for you will recognize you. You have been asking for confirmation. This is it. The quiet assurance you feel right now is my answer. You are on the right path. Keep walking. Stay close, my beloved child. Do not skip the next part. What I am about to speak next will reveal what is about to manifest, and how to protect it once it arrives. Part 7 coming next.